I really appreciate that. Incredible introduction. Thank you, John. That was wild. He's got to be doing some voiceover work, that's for sure. It's brilliant. All right. Thank you and welcome to this presentation. As I do with all of my presentations, I really would like to acknowledge the ancestors everywhere I travel in the world. The one thing I do with every single presentation is acknowledge the custodians of the land and the spirit of the land. I do it everywhere I go because we are able to incarnate at this time and do the things that we do because of the way the land has been looked after for such a long time. And every presentation that ever gets talked anywhere in the world, there's a group of elders that are there observing and they're seeing who is saying what. And a time will come when they will stand by those who they feel are the ones sharing the knowledge that is in alignment with a natural way of life. Just a little tidbit to add to that. So thank you for everyone who's here, besides everybody in the audience. Love, honour and respect. Okay, I'm infinite.love is where I have been. Prior to that was our journey home. I found home. And home is in here. And now I want to express what I am, and that's an infinite being. And I did my presentation on that, called Our Infinite Nature. And this is a follow-on from that. So if there's things I share in this presentation and you don't quite get the context of, if you watch the presentation called Our Infinite Nature, which I did yesterday, it will help put things into more context for you. This is what I'm doing today. There's a lot of people in the world who know they are infinite. It's not just some little crazy nutter, but this might coming up might help to explain a few things. I recommend that you question everything. I've questioned everything, and I mean question everything. And I continue to question. I'm not stuck in belief systems. I'm continually reassessing the way I see the world, the way I experience life, continual work in progress. It is by virtue of quest ion. So we are on a very noble quest to seek out what is real in life and what is not real, what is synthetic and what is manufactured. The areas that I specialize in are having a go at answering the life's primordial questions. Who are we? Where do we come from? What are we doing here? And where are we headed? These are the biggest questions to humanity, and civilizations have risen and fallen over these questions. Millions, countless lives have perished due to the seeking nature of those in power who are addicted to power in relation to seeking the answers to these questions. You know, and you know the grand irony of it all? The whole time that people have travelled to the ends of the earth and fought wars and over technology and ancient technology, the whole time it was right here. Right here. Right in within them are the answers to these questions. We've all got it. What I'm big about is ecosystem. We're going to talk about ecosystem today. And because depending on your relationship with your ecosystem depends on how you experience life and how you get to express yourself in life. So the question in relation to that is, where does my awareness live? Where does my awareness reside? And even while I'm talking today, your awareness is going to be traveling to other places and then returning to this space-time location. You might even be thinking about, oh, that was a really awesome lookout I was at the other day, and the smells and the wind and what have you. And you probably find that you're quite an omnipresent being. And we are naturally omnipresent beings. It's amazing when we allow our awareness to move and freely move where it needs to be at any given moment. So I'm going to run just a couple of quick quotes with you because I think they're very poignant. Being considered crazy by those who are still victims of cultural conditioning is a compliment. And it's amazing, and yeah, that's why you're laughing, because we can relate to that, right? We're all considered crazy by those in the status quo, yet they're the ones that are really deeply mind controlled, you know, and they're the ones calling us crazy. The irony is just fantastic. I love it. So thank you, Jason Heston. I think that's a beautiful quote. And of course, Frank Zappa, what a legend. Without deviation from the norm, progress is not possible. And that's reality, right? And why? Because here is your comfort zone, and I call this the fishbowl syndrome. And if you're going to actually make progress in life, you actually have to be that little fish that jumps out of the bowl, and you've got to come over to where the magic happens, and that is outside your comfort zone. So I'm going to be sharing some stuff here today which may challenge you, and I'm going to say, observe the defense mechanisms that come up within you. All I'm asking you is not to believe anything I'm going to tell you. I urge you to question it all. I really do, because my love for you is unconditional. And what I would like for you to do is just to consider what I'm going to share with you here today.